Hey guys, so I'm going to film mascara empties for you guys today. There were a lot of comments on my lip balm. No, okay, there were a couple comments on my lip balm empties. And I did want to clarify that I started collecting empties like a couple of months before I started filming videos. So I've been filming now for like 6 months. So, you know, they kind of added up. I've almost worked through all of my like categories that I have been doing. Anyways, so I did just want to clarify that I didn't like use these all up in a month. I'm not even trying to pretend like I'm that awesome or that I wear that much makeup. We have a lot though, because I do wear mascara every single day, like 6 days a week. So, all right, the very first one I want to talk about is a fail for me. This is the Guerlain Cils d'Enfer. I have no idea how to pronounce it. It was way too wet. I would put it on, my lashes would clump together all in like one big lash. I did try to let it dry out a couple of times and go back and use it. It was still way too wet. I have no idea. Haven't tried to use it in a while, but it's been open for a long time now. But there's the brush. That's pretty goopy. When I finally did get it on, it was really dramatic, but it was really heavy. It weighed my lashes down. I just was not impressed with this at all. There's no way I would seek that one out again. One I did really like, and I didn't care as much for until I paired it with my MAC Prep and Prime mascara. It is Tarte Lights Camera Lashes. I liked it okay. I went through 3 sample sizes of it. Once I figured out that I loved it with the Tarte or with the MAC Prep and Prime, it was over. I was really excited to use all of these together because I did love that combination. It was a favorite for this year. So yeah, I would totally seek out and purchase these again. I feel like a lot of people have seen this and used it. So a lot of you guys know what you think about it, and I feel like opinions have kind of been all over the place. So I did love this. If you have the Prep and Prime, you should try it with it, or Tarte has a primer too. I have it, but I have not tried it yet. So Bad Gal Lash, I liked this okay. It is not a favorite. I also liked this one with my MAC Prep and Prime Lash. Had it sitting here just by chance, but Bad Gal Lash, really liked it with that. Not as much on its own. I probably wouldn't seek it out and repurchase it, but this is another one you guys probably are pretty familiar with. I really liked the way that this one looked on my eyelashes, but for me it transferred a lot. I really needed it to be waterproof, and I have tried the waterproof version of this before. It is not nearly the same, but I wish that it were, because this would be a favorite of mine. It just looks so beautiful. It really looks so beautiful on my eyelashes. I do feel like I should say, as I'm talking about all of these mascaras, I was actually blessed with pretty good lashes. I would trade those any day for good skin, but I do have pretty good lashes. They're long, they're moderately thick and full. I don't really have any issues with them. I just need something to kind of make them black and give a little bit of extra drama. Just as important as talking about skin type, you know, when you're talking about skin products, I think it's kind of important to know what kind of eyelashes that we're working with. So this is the Givenchy Waterproof Precision, I think it was Precision Lash. This is the one with the ball tip. I actually kind of liked this mascara. I liked putting it on, but it was not really dramatic for me. It was a very clean look. I think if you didn't have good lashes to begin with, I don't think it would be much of anything. But it was a very nice and clean, bright, fresh face, pretty look for me. The effect of it wasn't something that I would seek out and repurchase again, but I really didn't like the formula. It didn't wear well. It kind of it was one of those that was weird. It felt really good when you first put it on, then a couple hours later it would start to break down and get tacky, and it was just kind of yucky from there. So Didn't love that enough to repurchase. This one was hilarious. This was Brooke Lash Strengthening Mascara. It is a natural mascara. I wore this one time, and during that one time that I wore this, I laughed so hard I got teary-eyed, and I literally had mascara roll down my cheeks. I have never in my life, since maybe like 5th grade, I don't know, whenever I first started wearing makeup, I can never remember that happening to me before. I've never literally had mascara run down my face. So yeah, that's not, I mean, that's not acceptable even for a natural mascara. Like, there's no way I would wear that. Sephora Full Action Extreme Effect Mascara. This was actually a good one. I don't know for sure that this is something that they still sell. I would actually pick this up again, depending on the price. I don't know the price. I'm sure that I always put that kind of stuff below. But I actually really liked this. I thought it wore well. I thought it was just pretty. And yeah, depending on the price point, I would pick that one up again. Benefit They're Real. I actually put this one in a favorites video and had to edit it out because by the time I got to the week or so in between actually filming and editing, I hated this mascara. Loved it, loved it, loved it. Thought it was beautiful. And then by the time I edited, I hated it. Nice. I do like these bristles on this brush. The application of this was like, it would either go on super duper smooth and beautifully and perfect, and you would have absolutely amazing eyelashes, or it would turn into a clumpy hot mess and there was no way you could fix it. I had been saving CoverGirl Clump Crusher to try, and I had to dig it out one day. I was on my way to like somewhere important. I do not remember where I was going, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna wear this and be dramatic and sexy, and no. It was a hot mess. I ended up by like 2 hours into where was I? I do not remember. But 2 hours in, I was like flaking mascara off of my eyelashes because it was so gunked up and so clumpy and so irritating. And yeah, I immediately took that off of my favorites video because I was like, oh god, I don't want anybody to buy that. Maybelline Illegal Length. I've honestly never, I don't know that I've ever had a Maybelline mascara work for me. This was the one with fiber extensions. Do not know if they still sell this. This was one that flaked all over my face, and I felt like I had stuff in my eyes all the time. So no, definitely not. Victoria's Secret obviously quit selling makeup, but this was one of my like go-to. I had a really hard time for like 2 or 3 years. I was on a mascara mission. I tried so many mascaras and I could not find just a good, solid, everyday mascara. This was it for a long time. I didn't love it. It transferred. It got clumpy sometimes, but you know, it wasn't the worst mascara in the world. But it just had this little teeny tiny wand. But yeah, they don't sell it anymore, so. But I did find something to replace it. This is my, I hesitate to say holy grail mascara because the one thing that it doesn't do is extreme drama. But it does everything else absolutely beautifully, and I love it for that. It is just MAC Opulash. They have changed the name. It is now MAC Opulash Optimum Black. But I have this one. This one's empty, and I also have another one that I am currently using up that is almost finished. I always have a tube of this. No matter what mascaras I'm trying or using, I always have a tube of this open and ready to go. It's just so reliable and it's so amazing. I can wear this in the summer. I can wear this in the winter. I can wear this all day long, every day. And it just never messes up on me. I have to knock on wood now because it doesn't build up on my lashes like some things do. I think that was the problem, honestly, with the Benefit They're Real. I think that it's so hard to get off, and I'm having that same problem. I'm using Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara right now. It's like they're so hard to get off that you don't really get them off all the way, and then when you apply another coat on top of it, with this one it clumped really, really bad, and with the Benefit Better Than Sex it flakes. So if you only use this, you know, once and then go for like 3 days and wear something else and then come back to this, same with the Better Than Sex mascara. They're amazing and great, but I don't know. I like the Better Than Sex more than that. I think if you're going to try a mascara that you can only wear like once a week, twice a week, I would go with the Better Than Sex mascara. I have it on today, but I also did reapply like before I started filming because I also worked for 9 hours already today, so I don't really want you to judge my makeup. I don't really want you to judge that mascara based on my makeup right now is what I'm saying. So anyways, MAC Opulash, favorite, will repurchase, will continue to keep one of these always at my table because it's one of those I can always trust that it goes on beautifully. I can always trust if I'm in a hurry, you know, I'm not going to get it all over my face. It's not going to like clump up and be weird. I can trust it to last all day long through a meeting, through working out after work. And not running down my face, not smudging. It does maybe transfer a little bit in the summer, especially when it gets hot. I can trust that I can get this off at night without ripping my eyelashes out. There's just so many great things about it. It is not the most dramatic mascara, but you can build it up and make it a little bit more drama. And give it a little bit more drama. So, anyways, that is all for my mascara empties. It didn't feel like that many, but I did have a lot of duplicates in there. And I will see you guys soon. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I would love to know if you have a favorite mascara. If you have any comment about any of those mascaras, I would love to know. And I will see you guys again soon. Bye.